I always had a plan to want to get to the nations we come from, but I didn't realize how it worked in prophecy. I didn't realize that when in the book of Ezekiel, when God said, I will take you from among the heathen and place you in your own land. See, I didn't realize any of this until I met Hoshua, and we begin to now look at the whole puzzle piece of what God is doing in these days. So we're not sitting here moving things forward in our own power. This is all prophecy. This is all going to happen through the hand of God. But for sure, reparations to leave are going to be paid to the tune of $1 million per household. Investment capital for the nation of Liberia to build real estate. We're not taking money and putting it somewhere else. So again, we're getting into little delves of the plan. We're delving into it a little bit, but I want to make, because we're still addressing objections. Oh, we're going $1 million, and then people going to get tired. They hey, you know what? I don't really like it here in Liberia. Book me a first class ticket back to wherever, because I got 990,000 left.
I spent 10. I spent 10 over here in Liberia, but I'm taking the rest back to me to New Jersey.
That's right. So we're going to eliminate that, because America would never approve that deal, and we would never want that deal. Some of you are familiar with the history of lottery winners. That's a real thing.
Right.
We are not going to have a monumental historic deal when we look back 10 years and we say, okay, we got a bunch of Escalades, Mercedes, bunch of gold chains that we put right back into the economies of the people who we've been trying to get from and build our own nation. Because a couple people would do that. Right. And we need to prevent that. We need to, look, this is about nation building, wealth building, and making your family, your generations, bringing peace to your generation. So, yes, we're going to have some stipends and some spending cash. That's in here because we need that. But for sure, the $1 million to go and buy real estate, buy businesses, buy and develop is something that we just didn't have. So to summarize so far, why this plan, why the repatriation to Liberia did not work the first time, why the settlers in Sierra Leone did not succeed in building a nation the first time, and how they did not do it according to what President Thomas Jefferson said and how it should be done. Military wasn't there.
Right.
So we're going to put that in place. It's in here. Military and defense subsidies for infrastructure were not in place. That's energy grids, sewers, waters, just giving us the modern conveniences that the private sector needs to come build.
Right.
See, the private sector will build once the infrastructure is laid. That wasn't in place. That's in here. Investment capital for those repatriating was not a thing. That's in here. Education, making sure that we can incorporate not just the repatriates, but the natives in the land into an education system where the culture of the natives is preserved, the culture of the repatriates is preserved, but there's a common language being taught in English. And, if we're going to learn some of the local languages, but there may be too many, we need a common language.